Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my anime journal. And today we will be starting out with Love Live Nijigasaki Gakuen School Idol Do Kokai Next Guy. Because we're kind of just going back into the normal rhythm of things. There's just no VA. Also, 2 days ago on a Saturday, I went to an Idol Fest, which it's called Idol Fest. It's sort of like a mini convention. I also dressed up as Kilia Aoi, which was cool. And it's it's kind of a funny outfit to wear for the whole day. Also, it is fairly high heels on it, which was not the easiest thing to wear for an entire day. Um, Partly, I did want to do that because like I've seen the whole series. It's like, man, it's like it's such a funny uniform. Like, can they really wear that the whole day? Um, they can, but yeah, it's not the most comfortable. But yeah, it was fun. We went out for dinner afterwards and stuff. I got some stuff. I got a picture with some other idols as well, which was cool. Well, because the whole festival was idol based, and Minecraft is obviously an idol anime. They're all idols, so that was cool. Yeah, this is also idols. Love Live Nijigasaki, and this is just the OVA for Love Live Nijigasaki, and it's a sequel to the second season. Um, so yeah, it was fun. Oh yeah, and there's there's three Nijigasaki movies, and they're all sequels to the main series. Um, but only the first one has come out. I have not seen it yet, but I would like to. But yeah, the OVA was fine. I don't actually remember that much about it, but it was alright. And after that, I watched another idol anime, but this one I didn't really like. It's called Argonavis from Bang Dream, also known as the boy one. Oh, there's a movie too. I've not seen the movie. Um, Seems like not really anyone else has either. Well, they were years ago though. It's from March 2023, but on Mal, only 150 people have completed it. Man, and no one really cares, I guess. And I don't really like the TV series either. It's kind of it's just not very good. Um, so it's a boy idol anime, which isn't my favorite thing. I think that's not surprising. I like girl idols. Girls are cuter. Boy idols are mostly for girls, and the other way around as well. That makes sense. But also, I feel like these boy idol anime that are based on girl idol anime or I guess this is technically boy band. It's I don't even know. It feels like idols though. But like they just feel like they don't really have much soul to them. Like they're just kind of I guess kind of treated as like it's just one more iteration of it. Love Live hasn't done one yet. Maybe that's probably a good thing. Um, but yeah, a lot of these series that have like lots of different seasons, focus on lots of different characters, it's like, oh, let's just do a boy one. Like Prepara did a boy one, or no, not Prepara. Pretty Rhythm did a boy one, and apparently it's really not good. And then I watched the Idolmaster boy one. I didn't really like it. Um, This one I think is worse than the Idolmaster. What was it, Side M? Yeah, this one's definitely worse. It just like there aren't any of the characters that I think are actually good in like any real way. They're all just bland, and that is just kind of the issue of these sorts of series. Just is it's just bland. Um, like not that I've seen any boy idol anime that I've actually liked anyway, but yeah, this one it just seems like all the characters are kind of lacking. I mean, in the main Bang Dream series, the characters are kind of lacking as well. It's just but like because they're girls, I like them more. um, but its My Go was actually really well done, but yeah, this one is very much not like that. They're just all kind of boring. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend it. Um, but after that, this is the really the main series that I'm going to be talking about today, and it's called Watashi to Watashi Futari no Latte, um, and this one's a fairly big or long anime. It's 29 episodes, and it's it's a really interesting story. Oh yeah, 1991. Oh, this is TMS. So this is the same studio that does Detective Conan. Well, they did Akira. I didn't realize they made Akira. Ashton Joe. On Saint Tail, they're just a producer on. But yeah, they've done a lot of stuff. But yeah, this is so. I don't know how many of you have watched The Parent Trap, but this is the same story. And like I saw The Parent Trap when I was a kid, didn't think much about it. It was just like, oh, it's just another movie. Um, but what's actually really interesting about the source material for it is it's called, I think it's Doublet Lotchen is the original series. Um, a book, Lisa and Lottie, or Das Doppelt Lotchen. Uh, but yeah, it's a German novel, and it. What's funny is if you look at the date, 1949 is when it was released. It's set in 1930s, and it's not intended to be a period piece. It's because it was written during World War II, and the author was just kind of told to like hold off on publishing it until after the war, and it's just like yeah, um, it was briefly, but yeah, he wasn't allowed by the government to actually do to even write this story, but he had been like brainstorming it over the course of World War II, and um, actually like properly wrote it afterwards. But but yeah, like that's why it's like it's set in the 30s, and it's basically just like when was the last time that life was normal is kind of because it's not about the war, it's about normal life, and normal life when he wrote it hadn't existed since the 30s. So it's like, well, the 30s are normal, let's set it then. um Same with like how over COVID people wrote stories that were set before 2020, because it's like you want to set things when things were normal, and things will eventually return to normal, but it feels very political when you're setting it in the time in like present time when things are messed up and weird. Um, so yeah, that's interesting. Um, but the actual plot itself is it's about two twins who were, yeah, identical twins, met at summer camp, and they both have single parents. Um, they just grew up with parent each, and I thought that, oh yeah, who knows what happened to my other parent? Maybe they're dead, or maybe they just moved on. Who knows? And then at summer camp, they meet each other, and they realize that they are in fact twins. That's not really a spoiler. I think it might happen a couple episodes in, but it's kind of just like the whole plot of the story. um, but yeah, it's they realize that they're identical twins, and then they swap. In fact, they swap more than once, which is also funny. That they'll, cause they look they are obviously identical, but then they wear different hairstyles and they dress differently, um and what is it? It's oh yeah, Louise is raised by her father, who is a famous musician, and so she's kind of just grown up, not, very protected. They have a servant around the house who deals with everything, so she's never learned how to cook. Um, Her father also, because her father plays piano, he doesn't want her to learn piano, which is also weird. Uh, Whereas Lotte was raised by her mom, and her mom doesn't really have that same association with piano, so she was allowed to learn piano. In fact, she's really good at piano. And whereas she, um, and then she also had, because her mom is like a single mom, working all the time, and often comes home late, so she's had to learn how to cook. And so because of like this differing skill set, um, Louise, I think I think Louise can swim and Lotte can't. I think that's one skill that she has over the other one. But for the most part, Lotte is more skilled. But because, yeah, like they don't know the same things, they don't do the same things, um, but they have to get used to the other one, because they kind of infiltrated each other's lives by swapping places, and they kind of like, cause they want to get their parents back together. That's their whole goal, is that they want to be back in a nice normal family. um, and they don't even really understand why their parents split up to begin with. Uh, we learn that later in the series why they split up, but um, it's not for a reason that they think is particularly valid. They think, oh, you guys split up. Oh, that's your explanation. Whatever. Just get back together. It's not really. It's not a good enough reason. Because the thing is, like, that both of their parents are good people. Um, like, we can tell that they're both good parents, um, and that, like, they had reasons for splitting up, but it's it's not like it's not like the dad was abusive or something, or the mom was cheating, or whatever other reasons. It was literally just, you know, things, um, and but also another thing is the fact that um, both of them actually are seeing other people, um, but they're not currently romantically engaged. It's it's like both of them are around these other people, that um, that the mom was her name. Um, yeah, they're oh yeah, so literally Louise Lotte. That's hilarious. That their mom's name is literally this, both of their names together. Um, but yeah, their mom is is she's been dating her boss, which is also funny. But like yeah, like they have a thing together, and then the dad, uh, yeah, Ludwig, um, he's also seeing a woman, um, who can't remember what the woman's what like. Oh, I think it might have been to do with his music. It was like either like someone else who works in the music industry that he sees a lot and has fallen in love with him, um, and wants to get married. Um, so they both have these other people around them, and because the two kids are trying to like get them together, they also have to try to split these forming romantic relationships apart. It's like we need to. It's like to like reform our original family. We need to like prevent these other families from forming, because like the other people were like, oh yeah, they probably just want like another parental figure in the home. I could be that. Yeah. Like I could we could just get married, and then it's all fine, and we're just a normal happy family again. Um, yeah, the kids don't want that, and um, but yeah, it's an interesting story. I liked it. I think they did a good job with it, and it's 29 episodes, which is fairly long. But like it is conclusive. Like they do a good job at adapting the novel, and I think because it is like a full 29 episodes, that it is just that much more intense than the movie was. That like each episode it was like on the edge of your seat. It's like, ooh, what's gonna happen next? Oh, are they going? Oh no, no. How would no? It's like it's actually like a really well made drama, and it's kind of crazy to see like how things progress and what kind of mistakes they make, and how they can possibly like get things going the way they want it to. But yeah, it's neat. I think it's really well done. I'd highly recommend it. It is old. The art style, it looks old. Um, but and it is fully translated now, which I don't think it was recently. I think it was like fairly recent that it got translated, but yeah, it's cool seeing these old series that are based on novels, and like it's and it is like a full proper story. Yeah, I liked it. I would recommend it. Um, yeah. And after that, I watched a piece of Phantasmagoria, and this is a collection of 15 short episodes depicting the magic world of Phantasmagoria. It was weird. Oh, this one. Yeah, this was weird. This was very weird. Um, they show all these weird stories, and each one is only like a couple minutes. Yeah, so the average of 5 minutes per episode, 15 episodes, and it's like each one of them, it just feels weird. It's like this sort of alien world where things don't make sense, and people just kind of live their average lives, even though things don't make any sense, and the physics laws are not really kept, and it's just strange. Um, if you like strange anime, it's it it at least it knows it's strange. Like it's not like one of those Keiichi Tanami movies where they're like trying to make a point or something. Like this one, it feels like it is just purely experimental. Like it is just people playing around with like this weird world and just showing like this weird world, and that is just the entire point. It's not trying to like make some kind of political point or trying to to do anything like outside of itself. It is just like weird animation. It's not the worst, but yeah, I didn't particularly enjoy it, but I also don't think it was absolutely terrible. Um, and then after that, I watched Evangelion Movie 1 Joe, or Evangelion 1.0 You Are Not Alone. And this is the the first um, movie of all the, they call it the rebuilds. This one was also fairly old. It was actually released when like the story still was taking place in the future, which is interesting. Because like the, I think no, actually I think it's only the, is it the last one or maybe the last two? Let me see. Oh yeah, because no, it's 2015 that the story takes place in. So yeah, it's only the last one that actually takes place in the past. Um, while pretending to be taking place in the future, which is weird. But yeah, Joe. Well, the thing about Joe is that it's kind of the same story as the original Evangelion. I also didn't really like it as much as the TV series. Although, thing is that like looking back on it, it's not like I particularly enjoyed the original Evangelion either. Like I think I kind of retroactively thought I liked it more than I did. Um, but yeah, 1.0 it doesn't feel as strong as the TV series did. And also I didn't remember that Ray was vegetarian, but that's cool. That's a thing. And also she's vegetarian for the same reason that Hideaki Anno himself is. That she says that basically if my life is suffering anyway. Why should I make others suffer to sustain it? I think was kind of roughly the sentiment she had around it, which Hideaki Anno himself has said in interviews that it's like, oh, why are you vegetarian? Or it's like, oh, why should my life cause suffering to others? Like, doesn't seem to be a logical way to live. um, so yeah, that's interesting. I've heard that there's other parallels that the two that of them have, which is interesting. Because and it's also funny because you usually expect if the well, I guess who like a which character is like in the author is represented by actually does differ a lot compared to on different series. Like I know there's like um that one like background character that a certain director likes putting into his series. Um, but there's there's other things like that. Or there was like one mystery author I learned about recently that hates her main character, and then inside of the story, she had a self-insert character who is an author who writes mystery novels and hates the main character of them. Um, just so that she can kind of vent about the fact that she hates the main character. Which is just hilarious. But yeah, so people put their own self-insert characters wherever the hell they feel like it. Um, but yeah, yeah, it just it was fine. I think it was fine. I don't think it was particularly incredible. I haven't really talked that much. 3, 4, 5. That was 5, but I don't know. I think oh, there's Shika Nuka Nuka Nuka, and then there's Love Life Superstar after that. Let's yeah, I could probably talk up to Shikanoko because Shikanoko I at least have things to say about. Um, but oh no, what was it? What the hell is 6 again? I don't remember. Um, but yeah, Blue Submarine number 6, and which is not related to number 6. But yeah, it's just a series about what is it? Aliens? Yeah, there's this character who's like an alien, but they're also a mermaid. Um, and wasn't it also a mecha? Yeah, it's a mecha as well. It's it's strange. Wait, where did the mechas even fit into this? I think they just might fight in mechas or fight mechas or and yeah, there's the alien looks like mostly human, but then has like enough alien traits to make them very distinctly not just someone who's like a delusional human who thinks they're an alien. Like they do look alien, but they have a human form. Um, but it's it's weird. How long was oh, the manga's short. Um, but yeah, it's strange. Um, I didn't particularly like it, honestly. Don't remember that much about it either. Yeah, post-apocalyptic world, animal-like mutants. Yeah, it was whatever. Um, and after that, I watched Evangelion movie 2, Ha. And this, I kind of had the same sentiment towards it as the first film. It just kind of parallels the same story as the TV series, but isn't really as good. And that's kind of it. Like, it's not it's not really amazing. Um, and after that, I watched your movie. Um, oh yeah, this is the Yuli Aini, which is interesting. It's particularly interesting because South Korea isn't the most friendly towards gay relationships. Um, Although neither is China, and there's like an absurd amount of BL from China, but this isn't like, it's not like underground GL. It's not like they're trying to be subtle about it and just pretending it's like, oh no, this is totally a platonic relationship. They just happen to be kind of hetero, um, or kind of, it feels slightly homoerotic, but no, they're totally platonic. Um, this one is like, it very much feels LGBT. Like, it doesn't feel like it's just made for people who fetishize homosexual relationships. It's a genuine like gay story, which is cool. It's cool to do that. Um, but it's I didn't think it was most interesting. Also, like, I I kind of do mostly view homosexual relationships from the outside, um, and I kind of do just like the kind of cutesy Yuli stuff. Um, so this one didn't really um, tickle me in the right way. I thought it was all right. I think it's cool that it exists, um, but I don't think it's I don't think it's the most amazing film. Um, oh yeah, and that's I'm gonna change. I don't actually remember the story that much. I think this is also one of these problems with just the fact that I had to take such a break. Listen, I watched it in September. It was not a crazy long time ago, but like a lot of these, just I don't remember that much about. Yeah, so hopefully once I get to talking about things kind of as I watch them instead of like kind of backlogged, um, have more to say about them. Yeah, this one I just thought wasn't really amazing. Uh, it's only an hour, but then again, so is what was it, Asuka to Kase-san, and that one I thought was a lot better. Um, and it was more romantic as well. This one just wasn't that great. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time, and goodbye.